Hello and welcome back to Blow Your Mind channel. In this video we will talk about the main traits of an INFJ person, so keep watching to know if you are an INFJ too. The INFJ personality type. The consider is able to recognize the emotions and motives of others, and they usually know what someone else is thinking before they do. They rely on their instincts about others and have good faith in their ability to read people. The INFJ is a private person who is willing to share personal information. They are nurturing, imaginative individuals who have a strong sense of personal integrity. An INFJ's innate talents include being creative and dedicated, helping others with original solutions to their personal problems. What does the INFJ personality type mean? The INFJ personality type is based on the four central personality dimensions of introversion, intuition, feeling, and judgment of Carl Jung. The four letters of the INFJ code represent the key personality characteristics of this type. INFJs are energized by time alone, introverted, focus on ideas and concepts rather than facts and details, intuitive, make decisions based on feelings and values, feeling, and prefer to be planned and organized rather than spontaneous and flexible, judging. They are frequently regarded as consolers because they tend to be idealistic, compassionate, and sensitive. The INFJ values and motivations. The INFJ has a deeply considered set of personal values that guides their actions. They can envision a far better future than the one we live in right now and can therefore be easily discouraged. Despite their reality-based frustrations, INFJs are often driven and persistent in pursuing positive change. They have an intrinsic desire to make the world a better place, and that is why they take action despite the problems. The INFJ prefers a meaningful life and close connections with other people. Although they often appear aloof or mysterious to others, they value real connections with those they trust. The INFJ personality type is recognized for its extraordinary inner strength and ability to focus on problems. In this section, we explore how other people view the INFJ. INFJs are often viewed as caring and sensitive individuals who seem to be paying attention to someone else's ideas or concerns. They are particularly well equipped to help others recognize their needs and problems. INFJs are not indifferent to the complications of individuals' lives. In fact, they are themselves quite troubled and complex. INFJs are well equipped to handle ethics issues since they can manage their problems and emotions deeply. Since INFJs are such complex individuals, it might be difficult to get to know them as opposed to others. While they want to support others in their goals and enjoy connecting with them, they are fiercely loyal to their system of values and will not follow others down a path that does not feel authentic to them. When they feel that their values are being neglected, or when their intuition tells them that someone's motives are not honest, they are likely to withdraw. How rare is the INFJ personality type? INFJs are the rarest type in the population and the rarest among men. They are the third least common among women, after INTJ and ENTJ. There are approximately 2% of the general population, 2% of women, and 1% for men. The INFJ's strengths lie in their sensitivity and ability to see the big picture. INFJs believe that every issue must be solved and no obstacle can match their strength and resilience. They pursue their objectives with determination and have the willpower and decisiveness to finish tasks. INFJs are thrilled to be able to aid humanity and the planet in solving problems and accomplishing positive change by living. They are adept at balancing the visionary and the problem-solving aspects of their nature, which helps them succeed in virtually any situation. INFJs are perceptive problem solvers who recognize potential issues and develop effective solutions. Their empathetic abilities are distinct from their compassion, in part because of their keen intuitions. They can notice and recognize when people are suffering, even when their outward signs of distress are not evident. INFJs are particularly attuned to hidden emotions and are compelled to help. The mere capability to see beneath the surface is enough for them to recognize trouble. The INFJ may be slow to make a decision or be distracted by their feelings, causing them to overthink or delay actions. INFJs can get so absorbed in imagining the big picture that they forget to account for some of the small details that can make or break success. Although INFJs acknowledge the importance of details, in practice they are less conscientious about them than they ought to be. Despite their loving and sensitive natures, INFJs tend to shut themselves off from the world and deny people the opportunity to get to know them or see the excellent qualities they have. When INFJs are frustrated or introspective, they may withdraw from social contact without saying a word, which can be confusing for others. INFJs can be intensely private. Although INFJs will usually attempt to stop conflict, this tendency can lead to their view on the matter being skewed. Conflict, INFJs believe, can potentially be utilized for a beneficial process of give and take and resolution of all parties' issues for good. Therefore, INFJ should recognize the value of open and honest communication instead of automatically assuming that all squabbling is harmful. INFJs are very sensitive to how others feel and are quick to come to conclusions. They generally hold firm opinions and are not tolerant of those who disagree with them. When they see someone arguing with their conclusions, they can become very emotionally charged and are particularly vulnerable to criticism. We are going to describe the INFJ growth and development process. To achieve their greatest potential, INFJ should: the majority of the time, INFJ's instincts are on the mark, but at times they can be fooled by their intuition. Their instincts, on the whole, are impressive, but sometimes they go against what they know is right. INFJs will often avoid discussing their concerns by retreating into their own heads rather than expressing their feelings directly. This despite their frequent expressions of love, affection, and appreciation. They should make an effort to share their feelings, good and bad, with other people. INFJs are humble, perceptive, and compelling. Despite the tremendous effort INFJs put into developing and marketing their ideas, dissonance may persist. Sometimes they become disillusioned with those who don't concur with their ideas, and they will believe that their opponents have hidden motives and are untrustworthy. When this occurs, INFJs should make an effort to comprehend that there is no total agreement and that some will continue to hold the opposite views. Parties should simply accept to disagree and move forward in situations like this. INFJs don't want to see disagreements or arguments, but they also can't tolerate the loss of harmony and tranquility that can occur when tensions are high and arguments are heated. INFJs will do everything they can to restore the lost sense of coherence and peace when arguments occur, but their passion for harmony and aversion to division is so strong that they will refuse to acknowledge that sometimes the best way to end a disagreement is to bring it out into the open, where bridges of understanding can be built. It is a good thing that INFJ dislike conflict. However, if they will stop obsessing about keeping all communications lines open when disagreements arise, they might be more successful with their efforts to play peacemaker. INFJs can benefit from making connections with extroverts. Because sharing their talents with anyone outside of a small, trusted circle goes against their instincts, INFJs are too often prevented from sharing their gifts with extroverted people. However, INFJs can benefit from nurturing friendly relationships with extroverted people. In a nutshell, being around people who are more naturally open and communicative may help INFJs become more outgoing and communicative. INFJs' natural intellectual, empathetic, and compassionate qualities may then be put to use by others. They can accomplish a lot when they focus on one project at a time. But their fertile imaginations often overpower their efforts to stay on the straight and narrow, and they'll start new projects based on fresh inspirations before old ones are finished, before they realize it. This is why INFJs find themselves buried under an avalanche of work before they know it. The INFJ's pace of inspiration is not something they can control, but if they continually remind themselves to slow down and take things one at a time, they might be able to resist the urge to wander off at least some of the time. So we are coming to the end of this video, so please let me know your opinion in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and be sure to turn on bell notifications so you don't miss any video just like this one. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.